things you'll want to do when you start doing research about potential customers or where you may want to locate your business is to look at the demographics of the people who live in a specific area. So there are a few tools listed on the research guide, including things like the census data that is going to give you some general demographic information, but this particular website is interesting because it tells you a little bit more than that. So they've put together some profiles of the kind of people who live in a specific area. So when you click through the link, you're going to get this box, which is the zip code lookup. So just go ahead and type in whatever zip code you're looking at. I picked 60012 and then hit submit. Once you do that, it's going to bring up this screen here. Just shows an image of where that zip code is. Down at the bottom is going to be some information about the people who live there. So this is really that basic demographic information. So I have population by race and ethnicity, population by age, so I can see the distribution there. I can see where there's a greater number of people. Household composition, so this one's how many people live in a household, so lots of two-person households, lots of one-person and three-person households, and then not as many as we go higher. Also, what is that composition? So married, no children, married with children, other with or without children. So that tells you a lot about who might be living there and what they might be interested in. We also have the income range, so you can see the distribution of that too. What is more unique about this site is these profiles that they put together. So if I click on one of these, it's going to take me to some additional information. Now, if you look into this website a little bit, this is the free version of something that you could subscribe to, this is the sort of information that businesses use to make decisions. So this is kind of the scaled down version of what you might use if you're doing this professionally. But here they have these different profiles, and there are 5 listed here. They will give you 5 for any zip code that you put in. And from reading a little bit on their site, I've learned that these are not necessarily in any sort of order. So these are supposed to be the 5 biggest groups, but they're not telling us exactly like how many people fall into each group in this particular zip code. So if I click on one of these, it's going to bring up a new page. And this is just some information about this group of people. So this is kind of a profile, some general information about the things that the people who fit into this group might be interested in, what their lives might look like. So here we can see a little description, so here's the kinds of things they tend to buy. Down here there's a little bit more, so we can see that they have above average household technology, they're a little bit older, they're mostly homeowners, management and professional employment, graduate education, and then some things that they might do. So these are the kind of people that might eat at Panera and fly Delta and buy sport tickets online. And so that's not, the intent isn't to profile people exactly, but just to get a picture in your mind about the kind of people that might fit into this group, because that's going to help you a lot as you're thinking about your own business and what you might do with that, and if this is a good match or not. So take a look at what's on the website, take a look at some of those links, and look at the information that's available to you. And remember, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to the library.